Guy Code is a set of rules and regulations that form a code of conduct by which a man should live his life.
Guy Code is an unspoken word that is spoken with the eyes.
It's an unwritten guide imprinted on all men, a shared understanding that you need to know if you want to be a bro. These rules can be as simple as never sitting down with your legs crossed to tricky ones like never dating your friend's sister. In order for guy man not to dull, we need sabi the code. Welcome to Guy Code Nigeria. On this episode of Guy Code, we talk about...
I think the way to know the one is the one that loves your work.
That amazing moment when she becomes and when your bros realize that she is the one.
Make her happy, make sure that she's smiling. Be flexible, you know? What's important to her? Do those things.
We unpack what it means when you baptize her in the name of love. And all the guys in your squad must forthwith call her wifey.
The minute you believe you should propose or you want to propose, that's when you should do it.
We also get to grips with the crazy code of conduct that goes with getting engaged in Nigeria. But first, let's learn some lessons about wedding etiquette.
How do I feel about weddings? I tell you for a fact that Lagos weddings have turned into carnivals now. You have shisha, you have cake, you have boli, you have popcorn, you're still there till 2 o'clock. It's a carnival nowadays.
I believe that your wedding is meant to be like the size of your pockets.
The idea is to get joined, right? Man and woman, and then also for some people, to run away from home when there's no NEPA, no light at home, and, to eat the Nigerian jollof.
If I don't know the groom, if I don't know the family, if I'm not being paid to host or MC, if I'm not being paid to perform, I'm not showing up.
My favorite wedding party experience. So I went for this wedding, obviously typical Niger boy style. We got there at 9 o'clock. There was still amala, indomie, catfish.
My uncle's wedding, that was a long time ago, and I was a ring bearer. Mainly because I didn't get to do anything.
It was on The Wedding Party, the movie. Go watch it if you haven't. It was kind of very, very typical of what a wedding in Nigeria would be, because you have one side of the family from the grooms, you have one side of the family from the bride, but there is this culture clash.
It was one wedding I went for. So at the table, it was a mixture of different age groups. So there was the 2 older men, and then the 2 young girls, and then me and my friend. The old man next to me leaned to me and said, in Yoruba, or your girl, Yesha. And then I knew the girl, but like acquaintance. So she now asked me, what was the man saying? He said, yeah, I said, your dress is lovely.
Groomsmen and bridesmaids. Hey, my brother, you know the good thing about being a groomsman? I used to decline, because when they tell me, you pay 80K, pay 100K, I'm just like, bro, I'm busy, I'm shooting, I'm doing something. But recently I've started to understand it's a mad thing.
If you're a groomsman, there's more pressure. So be well behaved. Look good. Don't be sleazy. If you're hitting on everything in the room as a groomsman, we're gonna know.
Nothing. I don't think any. I think I've been like a groomsman twice, and nothing happened.
There's always that. I don't want to call it an urban myth, but there's always that expectation that something is gonna happen. Somebody's gonna hook up. There's gonna be some kind of
What to wear? It's a critical part of your wedding prep if you want to bag a bridesmaid. Guy Code requires that you be dressed for the occasion. It's a Niger wedding, after all. You don't want to be that guy.
Do I ever worry about what to wear? Well, you have to worry about what to wear. Do you understand?
I just wear what I have. If there's a particular material that they gave us based on Ashwe B, Chansan, maybe.
I don't really get that panicky about what I'm wearing for upcoming events, be it weddings or whatever.
In terms of costume, for the guys, I think it's easy. I think it's just safe to just keep your white.
English and casuals. I don't think casuals is appropriate. And when I say casuals, I'm thinking t-shirts, I'm thinking button-up, short sleeves.
Don't wear white shirts and a black trouser because they're going to call you to get them cake. Imagine the girl you're crushing on just calling you and saying, hey, excuse me, please, can I get some cake?
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Some people find it offensive when you don't rock their ashwebi.
Trust me, when it comes to Nigerian weddings, there is no limit to the type of guests that you can find. The invited guests and the uninvited, popularly known as the Mugbomoya.
The type of guests you see in Nigerian